And because we're all about empowering women, both you and I, is there any story, if there any woman in particular, you don't need to name, give names, who, when you think of, you can see how what you're doing has impacted her life, impacted her family, impacted the community?
Yes, 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 on so many levels. And I think that's why I never stopped doing this, even when it didn't make sense. I think I gave you an example of the other time, the cleaning company that we founded in 2013, how it has empowered women, over 5,000 women on jobs, and predominantly from the SADC region. I also believe that figuratively it's 5,000, but the impact is more than 5,000, because then if a woman is given a job, then she can take care of a family. So there's like more of a ripple effect on that. So it's some of those women that we empowered through the cleaning company. It's also women that we have trained through our entrepreneurship program, financial literacy program. It's also some of the women that we have had when we do some of our tours internationally that will come back and say their lives were changed for good. So I believe that would be a countless number. I wouldn't be able to quantify it at this stage of some of the impact that we have been able to do. And one in particular is one lady, and I believe I've shared this story with you, that was handed over to me when she was crossing the border from Zimbabwe to South Africa. And then on doing that, it was an illegal trip, and then she found herself abused. The time I met her, we could not even understand each other. I could see that she was in pain, but she could not communicate in a language that I understood. But with time, with love, with opportunities, we have become more like sisters. I was able to get her a job, even though she couldn't communicate with me. There was someone else who could, who took her in, gave her a job, and gave her an opportunity. So it's a number of those encounters that I've had with women that are coming from broken families, that are trying to put food on the table, take care of their children. And when you give them a job, you have given them hope, you have given them a sustained livelihood. Yeah, so I think it's some of those testimonials that we receive on an ongoing basis. Yeah.
And the reason I asked you that was to give more light to the work that you're doing. Yes, you and I have spoken, it's probably like 4 or 5 years ago, but your work is still goes on. It's still impacting lives, still changing lives, and because this is a global show, I love to highlight, instances where it's not just in the Western world per se, but also in parts of Africa and in the Caribbean and the diaspora on the whole, where people are doing, where women in particular are doing work that is changing communities, changing lives. And as we change lives, we change the world, obviously.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And I think it is sometimes we want to give it numbers, and sometimes it doesn't have to be numbers. There's some peace that comes with knowing that I changed a life positively somewhere. I don't know. For me, I always tell people when I go to my bed and sleep, I know I did what I could have done. And even when we are launching the new products that we are launching, I count it an honor, because I'm launching them from places of experience of what I've had to go through, the frustrations. As an entrepreneur, we always then have to address the challenges, the frustrations that we find on our way as we are building what we are building. And I believe that the work is still there. We are the people that we are waiting for. We are the change that we want to see. We have to do what we have to do to make an impact and change. And sometimes you don't need to have much. It's just your willing heart to want to do something. It's a chat that you can have with someone that will leave them empowered, that will leave them with hope, and then they are able to pick themselves up and run their own race. Yeah.
If you just enjoyed that video, check out the longer version right here.